Hello, I'm Ian Folks from the parish of Central Swansea, and this is our midweek online reflection. I hope this finds you keeping well wherever you are. You've probably heard the phrase, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Well, I had a nice set of things this year that I wanted to do. It was all thought through, written down, discussed with whoever it needed to be discussed with. Largely involved consolidating a couple of major new initiatives which had started the year before, which involve quite a lot of hospitality, being together, food sharing, alongside worship. You're seeing the problem, aren't you? If you want to make God laugh, well, Jesus had a younger brother, James. James became a leader of the early church and wrote a letter which is chock full of everyday wisdom about leading a godly life. It's in a fairly similar vein to his older and rather more famous brother. Some of James's words, though, have been in my head rather a lot lately. He says this, "Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to such and such a town and spend a year there, doing business and making money. Yet you do not even know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wishes it, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is bad." Well, now, a bit of organisation and planning does no harm, I think, and frequently, of course, it's necessary for things to get done. But it always stands to be overruled by events. I think we have pretty cast iron proof of that at the moment. All my planning and the things I've been developing have very much been overruled. And while that is unquestionably a cause of frustration, there's also been quite a welcome sense of needing to let go, to realise that I'm not in control. I am a creature, not a creator. My life is a brief flowering, as the psalmist put it, next to God's eternity. Now, some, I think, find such thoughts difficult, making their life seem a little futile, perhaps. I find it terribly reassuring that I can do some limited use in my small corner of the world as a part, just a small jigsaw piece part of God's whole work. But controlling it all, that's just so far above my pay grade. That is the big boss's job. If you want to make God laugh. Well, I'm going to conclude this with a lovely meditation on this theme by an American bishop, Ken Untener, often attributed and I think written for Oscar Romero. Why don't you use this meditation to think over your experiences of lockdown, your plans, your life, and the impact of COVID on it? And perhaps begin to think, what are the seeds that you can sow? And what are the plants that you can water in these times? The Oscar Romero prayer. It helps now and then to step back and take a long view. The kingdom is not only beyond our efforts, it is even beyond our vision. We accomplish in our lifetime only a tiny fraction of the magnificent enterprise that is God's work. Nothing we do is complete, which is a way of saying that the kingdom lies always beyond us. No statement says all that could be said. No prayer fully expresses our faith. No confession brings perfection. No pastoral visit brings wholeness. No programme accomplishes the church's mission. No set of goals and objectives includes everything. This is what we are about. We plant the seeds that one day will grow. We water seeds already planted, knowing that they hold future promise. We lay foundations that will need further development. We provide yeast that produces far beyond our capabilities. We cannot do everything, and there is a sense of liberation in realizing that. This enables us to do something, and to do it very well. It may be incomplete, but it is a beginning, a step along the way, an opportunity for the Lord's grace to enter and do the rest. We may never see the end result, but that is the difference between the master builder and the workers. We are workers, not master builders, ministers, not messiahs. We are prophets of a future not our own. Amen.
Our Father,
Ein tad, hwn wyt yn y nefoedd,
who art in heaven,
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
thy will be done,
on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread,
and forgive us our trespasses,
as we forgive those
who trespass against us.
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is thy kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power, and the glory,
Forever and ever. Amen.
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 Amen.